All right, guys, so now you're in the gym. So now what do? Oh man, we should have planned for something. But that's right, in your gym bag, you should have a composition notebook now. Or on your phone, that's fine to track it on there as well. But you just want somewhere where you can make your plan for the day, and eventually you'll start making plans for weeks and months and really get into it. But for now, let's worry about what we're gonna do today at the gym. And that's where the good old composition notebook with your name, just so you don't forget it, it comes in handy. So with that composition notebook, we will start to log and track our lifts and our progress, so that for your long-term success, you're able to see where you've come from and where you are now, to kind of see that you've made progress and that you're doing better in the gym each and every time you get in there. So with the composition notebook, I generally keep logs of my main lifts and my accessory lifts. Something you'll want to begin to be aware of are also, I don't keep track of it, but also your warm-up, okay? So with our warm-up, we want to do a warm-up that's specific to what we're doing that day. So if your main lift is the squat for that day, you'll want to do a warm-up that gets your legs, your core, your upper back warmed up and ready to go, because you'll have a squat to get done. If you got a bench press, you'll want to get something that gets the shoulders, the chest, the back, everything firing up, so that when you get into your lifts, you're not feeling stiff and restricted by lack of a warm-up period. So think of a warm-up that is pretty specific to what you'll be doing that day during your workout. Up next, so after you've warmed up, we'll want to take on our main lifts of the day. So generally you have 1 to 2 main lifts of the day. Your main lifts are going to be your heaviest lifts of the day. And these typically will be your squats, your deadlifts, your bench press. Those will typically be your main lifts of the day, and commonly referred to as the big three in the world of weightlifting. So those are our main lifts of the day. Like I said, you'll generally have 1 to 2 of those, and those are where you're going to spend your most time and most effort. Okay? Now, to go along with those main lifts, we'll have 2 to 4 accessory lifts. Now, the accessory lifts, you see them down here. I'll just keep track of them right after my main lifts. And the accessory lifts are the fillers. So what the main lifts don't accomplish. So say our main goal with our main lifts are to get stronger. And that's where we're at. So we're hanging out in a lower rep range, sub 8 reps, let's say. Let's say we want to use our accessory lifts then to kind of fill that volume gap. So say you did bench press for the day and you want some more chest volume, so you go and do an incline dumbbell press. So that's a nice accessory lift to add some chest volume for that day. So those are going to be the follow-up. And again, we don't want to spend as much energy on those. So hopefully we've used up a lot of our first energy on those main lifts. Those accessory lifts then kind of be there as that filler for that main lift. So after we get done with our accessory lifts, or during our accessory lifts, you can also add some core work. So this is the last thing we want to hit, because we don't want to fatigue those abs before we get to our main lifts, and we may still need to use those abs a little bit on our accessory lifts. So you can add that ab work in either with your accessories, kind of as a superset. So you might do an accessory lift and then some kind of ab movement. Or you can do it just at the very end, tail end of your workout, when you're just kind of finishing up. You can add that core work in. And also, this would be your best spot to put your extra cardio for the day. So we don't like to put that cardio on the front end, because we don't want to use up our energy before we get to the most important part of the workout, which are those main lifts. And we want to, if we can, again, your time may permit otherwise, but if we can just tag it on at the end of the exercise, the end of the workout, that's perfectly fine. Get your 30 minutes or whatever you're going to do cardio-wise and take care of it then. So again, you want to have a good warm-up specific to what your main lift is of the day. You want to put your most energy and effort into your main lift. Again, 1 to 2 of those. Accessory lifts will follow those for 2 to 4 sets, and then finish up your day with your core and cardio. All right, guys, good luck in the gym.